Hi Capricorn. Decided I would actually do a reading for you guys since my live was for all signs. It was just a general. Of course, love was in there because I used the whole deck. So, my name is Narai. If you are new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. And I'm going to do a quick reading for the sign of Capricorn because you guys are my babies and because I'm a Capricorn myself. So let's go ahead and get started. And as usual, I always forget to put on my Florida water until I start. If you're new, I forget to protect myself every reading just about and end up putting Florida water on during the actual reading. So, now that you've witnessed that, we are going to shuffle and see what comes out for Capricorn. I am not doing a good job of shuffling today. Messages for Capricorn. Any guidance or messages for the sign of Capricorn, Spirit? Oh. Okay, that was one card upside down. I was like, oh gosh, I messed up. No, I didn't. So let's see what comes out. If you could like, share, and subscribe, that would be awesome. I think I may do a live on the weekends because I actually enjoyed that live and being able to talk with people. Although the maximum in my live today at one time was 10 people, but there were only like 4 people communicating with me the whole time. Other people were coming and going. So in the least, I had 3 people on the live, but it ended with 10, I think, which for me was great since it was my first time. It could have just been one person on there. I wouldn't have cared. I wanted to do things differently. And it was for all signs, not just Cappies. So, let's get this reading started. Spirit, what messages do we have for my Capricorns today? Messages. Ooh! 9 of Wands. Because Spirit wants you to know how resilient you are. Also how courageous you are, and looks like you're being tested. Definitely boundaries when you see those wands up there. It may be a need for you to actually set boundaries. And actually, testing of faith. There could be somebody testing your limits too, which is going to be grounds for putting boundaries up. All right, what messages do we have for Capricorn? Messages for my Cappies. Thank you. So we go from the 9 of Wands to the King of Wands. And this is because you guys are standing in your power, speaking your truth. What else? You guys are taking control of your life. You're looking to the future and making plans. Look at the background. Just think of the vastness behind him. It's like you're planning for the distance, not just the immediate future, but the far distance. Some of you are actually going to start your own business. Awesome sauce. Messages for Capricorns. What message do we have for my Cappies? Messages for, oh yes. Huh. I mean, we're only Capricorns. We're only about our pentacles. Not only, but you know what I mean. So, you guys are nurturing yourselves. I have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys are also doing things that you want to do. Like if you want to go to the spa, you're going to the spa. If you want to dye your hair because you want something different, you're doing that. You guys are sitting in your power. You guys are working on your finances. You're abundant. You're splurging on yourself because you can afford to do so and because you deserve it. She's just sitting there with her legs crossed like, yeah, I'm about that life. I earned it. For some of you, you're a parent working and balancing home and finances. And then we have the Four of Pentacles. Why? Because you guys are saving money right now. And before you spend money carelessly, you're actually putting some thought into it. Especially with the holidays coming. Some of you may be in Texas preparing for this ice storm just in case, because I am. I went and bought 2 boxes of firewood today. Toilet paper just in case I can't leave my house. I made sure I bought extra toilet paper. Food. Next up is going to be a double layer tent, pop-up tent that I can put in my apartment. And that may sound crazy. And I will get some camping dishes too. Because I don't want to use my regular dishes if stuff goes out. Because last winter, my gas range stopped working. I don't know why, but it would not work. Messages for Cappies. All right, so we're standing in our power. We're putting up boundaries. We're planning for the future. Some of us are starting our own business, Spirit, although some of us are splurging because we deserve it after all of the nonsense that we've gone through, and we're saving money. We got a lot going on. Oops. Messages for Capricorn. Ooh! Was that the 10 of Wands? I lost the card. No. No, I didn't. Yeah. We're focused on money because we were hurt really badly. That's what has us putting up boundaries too. It's like being beat up and left for dead. Emotionally beat up. Hurt. Bruised. Stabbed in the back. By the person that we would have never thought about betraying ourselves. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Oof. Oh yeah. Of course we were stabbed in the back. We were with somebody that wanted to win at all costs and they thought they were getting away with something. They were deceitful and hiding things. They were strategic. It's like when they did things, even when they spoke, for some of you, they were speaking to get a reaction out of you. They were dishonest, and you felt like something was off with them. For some of you, you may have had family members that were like, something's not right with that person. They're hiding something. They're like, I have 2 swords for you, as they have 2 swords behind them to stab you in the back, and another 3 just in case. Freaking crazy. And then we have temperance, because Spirit wants you, this is about your money too. Balance that out. Spend money in moderation. Don't go crazy because this person hurt you and you're dealing with the pain. Because there's nothing worse than your heartache causing financial pains too. The two do not mix very well. So Spirit is saying balance things out. Be patient with yourself in the situation. Spend in moderation. Don't get careless with your spending. I feel like this came up the other day. This came up yesterday too, I believe, for Capricorn. Fill your own cup. Work on balancing yourself out emotionally so you're not so dependent on someone else in the future. With the spending, you have to practice self-control also. That's why it says moderation. All right, let's see what else comes out. Messages for Capricorn. This has been, it's very coincidental. Well, not coincidental. It's very powerful to me. It's very powerful to me that temperance came. Am I doing this right? That temperance came before the lovers, because they both have wings. And they both make me think of patience. And as I said yesterday, you will know who your soulmate is, who your person is, because no matter what you guys are going through, like the phases of the moon, you will know that that person loves you. You will not feel like they dislike you or they hate you because they're upset with you. There's a difference between a person that loves you and a person that loves what you can do for them. Or a person that loves you while you're doing what they want you to do. There's a difference. So both of these are saying patience. Both of these are showing balance. Don't forget this crown here. This has to do with control. But with the patience and the balancing, you guys are going to be balanced when you meet this person you're supposed to be with. But Spirit is saying be patient. You have to be patient and balance other aspects of your life, like your emotions and your finances, because you don't want to go into someone's life being a burden on them, and you don't want someone to come into your life as a burden on you. So you need that time to heal and to figure out exactly what it is you want, and to be able to be strong enough to put down boundaries and to speak up for yourself. It's a time of serenity. This person that you're going to meet is going to balance you out. I love it. Divine timing, divine love. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Ooh. Knight of Wands. So somebody's going to come in. That's somebody... This is your past person. They're trying to come back for some of you. They're trying to come back in. They're not going to be level-headed. They're going to be impulsive. They're going to come in fast. They may try to start an argument with you. Definitely a rebellious person. They're building up the courage to do that. They're hot-tempered, though. But how do I know this is your past person? Because they got the Two of Cups in reverse, that's why. This is saying don't worry about somebody else, worry about yourself. Fill your own cup, love yourself. This is what's required in order for you to get here. This came out in a reading the other day, guys. So this is about loving yourself, because this is a breakup. You guys broke up with this person. This is your past person. Withdrawal, distrust, definitely not any trust there. They stabbed you in the back. Definitely had bad communication. And the person was holding back. They weren't even being honest. Look at that. And you know what? There's birds there. You guys had feelings that you were ignoring. You were ignoring feelings. Do you see those stitches? It's not even stitches. This is like veins coming out. But look at the birds. That's because you guys were getting messages, and instead of listening to them, you guys were ignoring them. That's why they're black. I think if you were listening to them, they would have been white. But you were not listening to them. Messages for Capricorn. I'm really digging this music. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn, Spirit. Messages for Capricorn. More messages for the sign of Capricorn, please. I do not want this to be too long. I already spent almost 2 hours doing a reading earlier. But there may be a love offer with the Knight of Cups. Somebody coming to offer you their cup. This is a person that talks because they're a negotiator. They're tactful. This other person was hot-tempered. So when they spoke, they didn't really have tact, and they didn't care. Like when they are mad, they don't care about how you take things. They just say whatever they need to say. This person, though, they're going to think of the words before they speak them. They're not going to speak out of anger. They're going to be loving when they speak. Man or woman, they're romantic too. And they're creative. Oops, I didn't finish this. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. You might meet this person at some sort of gathering. You might meet them through a friend. I have a 3 of Cups. Yeah, I have a feeling you're going to meet this person possibly through someone or some sort of event. And it could be that this is a friend. This person could start off as a friend. It may be a friend that you have now. This new person. Messages for Capricorn. My nose itch again. Some of you feel helpless because of that past situation. Please get out of this energy. You're not imprisoned here. Although it looks like you're surrounded by swords, there's a big opening. You just have to choose to get out of it. It's like being in mental captivity. It's a choice. Yes, it's hard to get out of, I know. But don't allow somebody that's no longer in your life to stop you from living your life while they're trying to act like they're living their best life, please. Some of you are not seeing things for how they are either, and that's what has you in your head. It's prison of thoughts. It's your thinking. Don't be anyone's victim, Capricorn. Messages for Capricorn. You guys need to heal. Messages for Capricorn. Six of Wands. Some of you are getting your confidence back and people are noticing a change in you, Capricorn. For some of you, Spirit is wanting to know that you're being watched and the person knows that you're stuck in your head about them. Spirit wants you to get out of that energy because it's not healthy for you. Plus, by you going through these changes and making the positive growth and positive transformations, people are going to see that and they're going to admire that in you. You're actually going to inspire people whether you know it or not. But some of you are being recognized for the changes that you are making. Some of you may be getting recognized at work, but you are successful. Oof. Yep. What are people going to notice? You fill in your own cup. Being happy by yourself first will allow you to then be happy with a person, because you will not be dependent on them to emotionally fulfill you. You weren't in my live earlier today, but we were talking about filling your own cup. And so, birds are messengers. So you want to pay attention, I would say, to your dreams and to the things that you may see, the feelings you get. Pay attention to those, but know that you're responsible for your own happiness. Don't depend on someone else to. When we depend on someone else to be responsible for our happiness, we give away all of our power. You don't want to do that. You want to be responsible for your own happiness and fill your own cup. This is self-love. Once you're completely in love with yourself, that's when this person comes along. You want them to be as in love with you as you are in love with yourself. That's why it's very important to fall in love with yourself. This person may feel like you're their angel. You may feel like they're your angel, but first you have to be your own angel. I kind of feel like I should stop the reading there. Yeah, you have to. This is my healing. This is one of my healing cards. Don't focus on what you lost. Focus on what you have. Because if you have not lost yourself, you have not lost everything. Focus on self-love, Capricorn, and then everything else will fall into place. Awesome. Focus on self-love and everything will fall into place. Why? Because that's justice and because you are balancing the scales. Capricorn, love of self. Capricorn, love of the other person. They need to be like this. Normally it's Capricorn, love of other person way up here. Capricorn, love of self down here. No, justice. When you can love yourself as much as you love the other person, and have a little patience with yourself, and take some time to reevaluate things, and get out of that feeling of feeling unfulfilled and fulfill your own cup. Spirit says, of course, if you fall in love with yourself, of course you will get your karma, your justice. You will be deserving of this. I'm done. Boom. All right, Capricorn. Like, share, subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.